as you branch out on each one of the aspects of how to become, you get more into the theory of it, more into this synergize, get with other players, all those things that we talked about, and you can get all those things at Beat the Casino. So, speaking of Beat the Casino, we were just in Atlantic City, me and Rail Rabbit, on about 3 or 4 days ago, and we played a lot of places. I was surprised to see that they do have stadium at the Borgata. I didn't actually know that they have the live. Yeah, they have the live dealer there. So kind of an update with that. Now it wasn't during the weekday that we had it, but they did have it there for the weekend. So when it gets a little bit more crowded, they'll have the live dealer stadium there. And I always like playing the Borgata. They got those $20 chips. You know, I always like 20. They don't have them everywhere. They have the $20 chips, but Rail Rabbit wanted to do a special thing. He was playing mostly stadium with the random numbers generator, actually putting it in the app. And, they weren't really ouchy about that. One of the things that we discovered about watching it online is you don't get as many biases like with the 2 in a rows or 4 in a rows with a random numbers generator. Which was interesting. I don't want to say the game was more random because that doesn't make any sense. It's either random or it isn't random. But it did seem to be probably what we were looking at with the random numbers generator, or the computer dealt game, simulated game, I think, was the fact that the game was truly very, very random. And you didn't see a lot of biases. It was just 1 in a rows, 2 in a rows, 3 in a rows were the majority of all the events. And once in a while, every couple of shoes, you get a longer run. So, I switched over just to playing a kind of a random strategy. I played System 40 and did a lot better than trying to actually pick what was going to win by looking at biases and everything. So worked out really well for me doing that.